Don't throw that stuffed animal away just because there's a hole in it. Let me show you how to fix it. Grab a hand sewing needle and some thread that matches the fur of your fluffy friend, and you're going to insert it through the eye of the needle. We're going to create a double threaded needle, and that is one single strand of thread that's pulled evenly to create a double thread and tied in a knot. I did a double knot here, and then I'm running it through thread magic just to keep it from knotting. The thread magic is optional and up to you if you want to use. I'm going to start on one end, inserting the needle through the interior part of the stuffed animal to the exterior. This allows you to bury the knot at the inside of the stuffed animal. And I'm going to start taking a little piece of fabric on each side and working my way down. So grabbing a little on the left and then grabbing a little on the right and working my way all the way down the back of the stuffed animal. I'm holding the fur out of the way, but in this case, the fur is pretty fluffy. So as I'm working, it's really not showing where the needle is going in and out and where the thread is. So this is me giving fabric that'll allow you, once you get to the end, to kind of fluff it up and conceal where the threading was. If this fur were a lower pile and would show a lot more of the thread or the disruptions to the fur, and I would only pull the needle through the interior of the fabric by grabbing a couple of the threads on one side of the interior of the fabric and then moving to the opposite side and grabbing a couple threads just on the interior side of the stuffed animal. This pulls both sides of the fabric fur together and allows the fur on the edge to this, creating a more seamless transition between the two. However, thanks to the forgiving nature of this fur, I was able to enter and then exit to the exterior, looping the thread over the fur. I worked all the way to the end of the stuffed animal, and you can see that now I'm going to make a loop and then knot, and then I'm going to make a loop and I'm going to knot again. I will insert the needle in once more just to bury the thread tail so it's not exposed on the exterior, and then I'll trim the thread really close to the fur. And that's a wrap on bringing the beloved stuffed animal back to life, one stitch at a time.